Well, hey, good morning. It's Friday, April 11th, 2025, almost 8:30 a.m., coming to you from Middle Georgia. Okay, so I discovered something this morning. You know how yesterday I had Nicaragua and I saw on the package that it could be used as an espresso or a lungo, even though lungo was not in the name as it is in many of the lungos, okay? You know, like Cape Town lungo and Stockholm lungo and so on and so forth. So I looked at my other boxes and I found three more that say espresso or lungo. And what are these? These are India, Colombia, and Indonesia. Wow. I know I like India and Indonesia. I can't remember about Colombia. I know I've tried it. I bought one sleeve in the past. Just didn't remember if I liked it or not. But this morning, I don't know, my stomach's a little bit iffy. I want to drink something that is just, I don't know, something that makes me feel more of a comfort coffee, let me say. But I want it to be one of these three. So this is Indonesia. It has woody notes. I know that sounds strange, but I don't know. I tend to like these that have woody notes. So it says, it's a wet hulled Arabica, okay? Removing the bean's parchment layer before it's dry gives this coffee its unmistakable wet hulled Indonesian taste. Velvety thick with woody and wild tobacco notes. Okay, so, and here it says, local Sumatran farmers adapted to the island's humidity by developing the wet hulling process where coffee can dry faster and be safely stored from rains. Ah, okay. You know, when you, for example, if you cut an apple open and you see the seeds sort of have a papery sort of thing that they're nestled in. Or if you crack open a nut and you open the shell and you see there's sort of a covering over the nut. Sometimes you don't mind eating it, sometimes you do. Like I know some people, if they are eating peanuts, that have come out of the shell and they have that red sort of papery coating over them, some people eat it, some people sort of rub it off. So that's the parchment type stuff over the coffee bean. And you can imagine that if that remains on, it would sort of hold moisture in, it would be, damp itself. But if you take it off, then the bean can dry more quickly. So anyhow, that's why it says wet hulled Arabica, because what did I read here? Anyway, you know what? I need a cup of coffee. I really do. And, okay, I found one of my lungo cups. So we're going to see how much this holds, all right? I'm going to put water in it. And then I'm going to dump it into a measuring cup. Okay, I've got it almost full, all right? And this is the only measuring cup I've found so far. But it'll do. Okay, so how much is in here? Almost exactly 6 ounces. If I had filled it up to the very top, it would be 6 ounces. So, remember, how much is a lungo? 3.7 ounces. So that's almost 4 ounces, all right? And then we have room for a nice amount of milk. Or, oh, you know what? Oh, my neighbor last night went grocery shopping and got me some oat milk. Should I put it in? Yes. Okay, let me get the oat milk out of the fridge. Ooh, just a lot of fun new things today. This is Planet Oat, 40 calories per cup, unsweetened original. Okay, now I want to put it in before I extract my lungo. So therefore, I want it to be hot. So let me put it in the microwave. Hang on. I'm going to microwave this for 22 seconds. Hopefully it won't be boiling or something when it's done. Let me put this back in the fridge. Okay. Oh, and see, look at that. I finally put something up on the wall. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Yeah, definitely. Yep, it's hot. Okay, so we're going to do Master Origins, Indonesia. All right. See, the reason that I need some coffee to help me think more clearly is when I do these videos, and hello to whoever's watching. I see that someone's watching, but it's not showing me your name. But if you make a comment, maybe it'll show me. Anyhow, so the reason I need coffee is I do not plan these things out in advance. Maybe I might choose the coffee I'm going to make that day, but that's pretty much as far as it goes. I'm just winging it here, you know? So I never know what I'm going to say. And sometimes, especially before I've had my coffee, nothing up there. Okay, lungo button. And it's always so fun to watch. And you can see the light colored stuff is the crema. We'll see if I put in too much milk. Oh, great. This works out wonderfully. Perfect amount. Okay, I'm going to take you to see one other thing. All right, here we go. Into the laundry room where the washing machine is running. Okay, so I've been asked, where did I get this that my coffee sleeves fit so nicely into? This is a thing I got at Michael's, and it just, it's pretty sturdy. In the move, it did get chipped a little bit here, but it still works just fine. And yes, it fits everything perfectly. So talking about lungos, Tokyo lungo, Buenos Aires lungo, Cape Town lungo, Stockholm lungo, Shanghai lungo, Vienna lungo, and then I think that's some, what is that there? Oh, that's that awful peanut roasted sesame, which I'm just saving in the event that I might use it. And then I've got these other ones up here. Well, they're mostly espressos, except as you saw yesterday, the Nicaragua can be used as a lungo. So, you know, when I'm looking for lungos on the Nespresso website, I have to look a little bit to find that some of these can also be made as lungos. I wish they would make it a little bit more obvious. You know what? I can actually smell the kind of tobacco-y. Yep, definitely smells a little bit like tobacco, wet tobacco, I think. A little bit of a woody fragrance. Anyway, it's different than yesterday's coffee. Okay. Oh my goodness. It's just really good. I wonder if people who are coffee tasters, you know, like that's their job. You know how like there are wine tasters? There are actually people who have jobs as coffee tasters. I wonder if they really, really enjoy coffee or if it's just only a job for them. Okay, I see now there's 2 people joining me. If you will say hello or make some sort of comment, it'll show me who you are, or maybe you would like to just remain anonymous. Well, anyhow, so I'm gonna go enjoy this. You know what? Actually, I'd like it a little bit lighter than it is. I'm gonna go ahead and put one of these little creamers in here. Oh, I love watching that. It's kind of magical. One of the things that originally got me interested in liking coffee, although before I was an adult, coffee was like coffee ice cream, coffee candy, regular coffee, and not so much. But my mother would get iced coffee in the warm weather. We'd go to this luncheonette where you sit up at a counter on a stool, you know, the kind that spun around. She'd order iced coffee and she'd take the milk or cream and pour it in, and it would swirl and make all these wonderful patterns, and I was just fascinated by it. So I still like it just as well, watching it even in my little lungo cup. That's very good. Well, I will talk to you later. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day.